Hi everybody, welcome back to Regrowth Revisited with me, Sid, episode 4. Yeah, quarter of the way through. I've been a bit busy since the last episode. First off, the walls have changed, rather than being that horrible grotty colour. Secondly, I'm on my second hydrangea. That is had a little bit of trouble getting the water sources set up, so this is kind of what I came up with. Because you can't have the hydrangea's got to be close to them, but it can't be. Yeah, it's just awkward. The crops are cross cropping. These have all gone. These, that's a 10-10-9. That's a 10-10-9. So if I cross crop those, that should give me a 10-10-10. The carrots are getting very close. These I'm just doing as 2s. We'll do that one while we're at it. And yeah, we've just been pretty much hammering away, getting the basic crops. So 10-8-8, 10-7-8, 10-7-7. Let's go and sleep the night off, and then we can check for spoodies in the morning. So this is kind of my thing. Let them spawn in a little bit, not too much, because I want to be able to handle them. See, spooder. Burning BB zombies. I can only see one spooder now. Another spooder over there. Let's go get him. Turn that off for now. That's just, I've been working on the walls, and obviously what I don't want to do is inadvertently give myself a situation where... Go away. No. Bad creepy. Go. Thank you. Spooder. Ow. Always managed to get that hit on me. I don't know how. Right, I don't see any more spooders in the area. There was that one over there, but he's probably despawned by now. So, yeah. Just gradually getting those done. But the other thing I want to do, I don't know what we've got in the pit either. Let's have a look. Nothing. Oh, spooder's still there. Okay. Well, if he's going to be hanging around, let's go take advantage of him. I did not think he'd still be there. Hello, Mr. Spider. Can I introduce you to my special offer? 2 for 1 on a smack in the face. Any more spooders? No, I think that's it. I think we're spooderless. By the way, I do know it's a spider. Just stupid way of saying things. So, these. Let's go this way. There's a chance that there may be a skelly bob in the trench on this side, though. No, we seem to be clear. So I've started putting stone lining down here. They're partly so because I want to put a cellar under this, and partly because I think it just looks nicer. I have, however, run out of stone. So that was a thing. But we are getting, what was it? It was a white bag, wasn't it? We wanted over that wall for. Oh, that itchy nose. Itchy nose, sorry. White bag. Yeah, so I need a wee bit more than we've got there, basically. So these are all analysed, that's analysed. Let's go get these back down and we can actually start working on some others other bits and pieces. So that's a oh, I can't do that until nightfall. Damn it. Yeah, alright, fair enough. That was a mistake. Put that down here. Get those. Those are the... So I'll put those in each corner, right. See, that is a 1068. So they're getting steadily better as we go. But we're not quite at the good stuff yet for the carrots. There's going to be a lot of this, by the way. I think it's only fair to warn you. Now this, that is a 10-10-10 potato. Should be. Because that was the only stat that could improve. 10-10-9. Oh. Didn't improve. Doesn't matter though. We'll plant it. We'll stick it... because that's a 10-10-9. We'll stick you in there and we'll... oops, we'll cross crop that again. Compost bin, I made that between episodes. Takes the seeds that I don't want because I was getting way too many of them. Here's a mandrake, so again, this is kind of what I've been doing to steadily increase the you know, the seeds, the things, the stuff. And that's a 10-7-8, so then we go back. I mean, probably would make sense to have that over here, but you know what, sense has never been my strong point. 9-6-8, what were you? 10-7-8. That one. Find the worst one, replace it, let it grow. Things. However, I'm not going to throw. I'm going to keep that seed. And we've got a Hoofer what's-a-majig seed, Belladonna, which we can check out. That's a 766. Yeah, the last one I got off of that was the Belladonna of the Beast. I got 666, 665, 666. That's just pumpkins have just come up there. That can go in there. These are all doing their things, and we'll leave them to it. I've got these about halfway up, and one of the things we needed to do, let's go over to the quest. Don't think there was anything in here we needed to do yet. So we've got a quest here for the Horn of the Wild, so we'll just check that one out for starters. Horn of the Wild, I think that is just a pasture seed and some wood, you know, Britannia wood. We need more Britannia wood, so try to use up this stuff. I don't really want it for anything. I'd much prefer to have spruce, it's a nicer wood. Oh, I've got one too many. Okay, that's fine. And we want a pasture seed, don't we? Oh, which I've got one left. Perfect. Once these are done, we'll get rid of the hydrangeas. We'll be making better generating flora at some point soon, I'm sure. And if I need something just to give me a little bit, then we'll do it. But I think Ender Flames are probably better, especially given that we can get large amounts of charcoal quite easily. Let's go and check this out while that converts. I want that 10-10-10 spud, and then I need to get 9 of them, or 10 of them actually. Come on! I mean, to be fair, 9 is not that on the bottom one, on the bottom category, is resistance, and there's no weeds, so probably not that critical. But what I want to do is basically have a nice big plot of Spudley Datos that are all maximum growth, and then one in a seed vault, which we will come up with. Right, Horn of the Wild, bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pasture seed. Give me that. In you go. Claim that reward. Bone meal. We'll put the that in there. Now, what this horn does, if you've never seen this before, and I realise it's been, with the exception of some of these revisited packs, it has actually been a good long time since I played Britannia. Britannia has not been a feature in a lot of the packs, but it basically breaks all the grass around you. Now, it's not overly useful, but it will get you stuff. Now, I better not wander much further away from home. The sun's going down. But it gets you stuff, and the stuff is good. Right, let's head back, sleep the night away, and see what's... Oh, let's do the mandrake first. I really don't want to get one of the... part of me is like, let me show you what happens when a mandrake goes crazy. The other part of me is like, no, you don't deserve to see. Oh crap, did I just chuck the mandrake seed in? Okay. No loss. That's just a box standard 1-1 thingy. So we got that, and that just gave us some stuff, and it doesn't really open anything else up. This one here, which we did. Now the next task is this. We need garden soil. I just need one of them. And apparently we take you and we combine you. Well, let's have a look. With dirt. Now we'll just do the one for now. And then we can claim that reward, which will give me enough for a load more dirt. Now this apparently grows crops faster. So what we'll do is when we dig up some of these crops and do the next step, we'll replace it and replace the dirt with some of this. So let me go and have a look. How much dirt have I actually got right now? Not as it matters because we get it back anyway. Yeah, enough. Let me just take 16 for now. That will be more than adequate. And we'll take those. Now the other quest that we've got outstanding, we've got a specialty soil, so we need to get infestation spores. God only knows, we'll come back to that. But this is the one we need. This is what's going to unlock metals and things like that. So we need one essence seed, and we're going to get that by coming over to here and throwing that in. And then we need essence dust. So plant it on crops to start growing. Essence dust, essence seed, and all the other must be grown on tilled garden soil. Hence, garden soil. Let me just analyse this essence seed. While I'm at it, what I may do, yep, because that's just a 1 strength. Let me make 3 more. Let me make 2 more. Let's just take... hang on. Let me just think about this for a second, because I need to... Really? We've got you guys about, have we? Okay. I'm going to make 4 of them, just because. And when I analyse them, they'll all be group 1 seeds, so that doesn't really matter. And then I've got to make a decision. They need to be on tilled garden soil, so let's do and we'll do that again. We'll pop that in the middle. These are going to be on tilled garden soil, which and I assume we're doing them, yeah, we're going to be, because it's again. We might as well cross crop them while we're at it, and I'm not entirely. What did I do with my bucket? I put my bucket down somewhere. There. We'll hydrate it just in case. I don't know whether that garden soil requires hydration or not, I can't remember. But for the sake of finding out, I've got enough to do one of these plots, but let's see if I've got a 10-10-10 yet, shall we? And then I can set all of those cross-cropping properly. Come on. Yay, 10-10-10. Right. So we'll take you out of the mix. And we'll put the 10-10-10 in there. And throw that in there. Cross crop there, cross crop there. Oops. All good. Wait for that to grow. You're doing your thing. No, that's not quite ready. And basically, continue. Keep my eye on this. So, yeah, let me see how this lot goes. And I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so we've got the essence dust. We've got 2. I've actually got 3. Which gives me another ender pearl and that. And that takes us to some more questage and that. So this one's nature seeds. A number of useful plants are proving troublesome to obtain. You wonder if you could employ the essence created with synthetic means. Nature seeds. Okay, how do we do nature seeds? Essence and sugarcane. Okay. Now I've got these cross cropping here. What we could do, I think I'd like to try and get the sugarcane. I'm going to guess that nature seeds don't grow on sand. They're probably going to grow on that. And do we set up a nature? I think we set up. Oh, there was another one there. Okay. So we'll take you out. We'll go and grab some sand, and we'll start crossing those. Still haven't done water or artichokes, and I know they're going to come back and bite me in the ass at some point when we get into witchery. But such is life. So those are my potatoes. These are all 10-10 potatoes, I think. That is... Do I wait? We'll wait. We'll take whatever the baby is. That's a plan. Those are growing anyway. Everything else is doing wonderful. And while we're at it, we need to get you. Do need to be this. In fact, I'm going to guess that the other one needs to be that as well. Let me just convert as much of that dirt over as possible. I can't see how it couldn't need that. We'll stick an essence seed in there. That can be growing while we're waiting for the sugarcane seed. That's growing, you're doing your stuff. I think these will be 10-10, and I think those ones can all just go in there. Yeah. Lots of fun to be had. 6. I only need 4 more, and we've got, in fact I've got 4 more. I don't need for these. That's 10-10, that's 10-10, that's 10-10, that's 10-10. So we can then come over here. Take all of those out. That lot can go in there. Now in theory, it would make sense to grow these on decent soil, wouldn't it? So that's what we'll do. And then we'll keep 1 in the seed vault, which is going to be a chest upstairs. But these are all top tier now. Now we've just got to do the same with the carrots and everything else, which is, you know, happening. It is slow, and it's something that I'm going to largely do between episodes. That's still got a flower there, so I can't take that out. Let's take a compartment. Seed vault can go there, doesn't really matter what of that. Tab name 10 seeds. Tab icon. Seeds. In you go. And that's my seed vault. Okay. We're cooking with gas, or charcoal actually, but that goes in there. No, that goes up there to be kept safe. Spuddly datos go in there. What are you used for? Weak essence. Oh, we need yeah, infusion stones, don't we? So we need a Britannia mana pearl and 8 of those to make a weak infusion stone. And that will allow us to make weak essence. Okay, which is used for potions. Don't recall that. Regular infusion stone. Okay, oh god, we're into... So we're into these master infusion stone. Then you've got a recipe, weak essence, copper to make iron seeds, coal seeds, dye seeds, ender seeds, copper seeds. Copper soil makes copper. So there we go. So how do you get essence of copper if you haven't got copper seeds? You know what? I'm sure it will all become apparent as we follow the quest line. Let's not worry my head about it, eh? Keep the compost coming, because we're going to need it. These, once these are ready, we'll put them in. I can bone meal them, but it's kind of pointless. So I'm just going to carry on here for a little while. I'll be back in a second, once we've got ourselves a little bit further along. Okay, so one area that we've been ignoring, partially because we've not really needed to worry about it, but we'll come over here and do probably like roof over this area a little bit with just like a lean-to roof, give it a bit of a floor. Stencil table, part builder, pattern chest, tool station. So, pardon me, one of the downsides to chopping down trees is it's very slow with that hatchet, because obviously it's a block at a time. And there is a tool which will allow us, well, would allow us if we were on the if we had the upgraded table. We need the next level of tool station, so we can't make the hatchet yet. Okay, that kind of scuppers that plan. There are other things we can make. We can make a crossbow, but it's going to be really crap at the moment. And you know, we can make. I think we can we make a. We can make a throwing knife. That's a javelin. Throwing knife, yeah. But we can't, I don't think we can make the crossbow in this table yet, can we? Make the short bow. And of course we can make the pan. Kind of tempted to have a go at the javelin, to be honest, but I know it's going to be crap. Until we can get up to the point where we've got some things. Come on, spread, grow. Oh, well done. You can always rely on a pumpkin to do the job you need it to. So we do need to look into tinkers, but without the upgraded table, we are very limited in what we can do. So what were you? 466. That was actually not a particularly good increase, was it? Still, better than nothing. Have you not spread yet? No, you haven't. So let's have a look what else we can get into. We've got the mana pearl. This is the well, so this is what the world came to be, which is that's a cross crop. Can't do anything else there. We have got this, which is infestation spores, which if we have a look at that, that's a mushroom in a, but I haven't got any mushrooms. How? Mushrooms require mycelium in order to grow. This can be obtained by using infestation spores on dirt. Yes, that's fine. But I haven't found any mushrooms. So, okay, let's forget infestation spores. Then you got what the world are made of. That is, that's going to ask us to make a mana pearl to start off with. We're still waiting for that to spread, so we'll be on with that. Now, mana pearl is simple enough. We're going to chuck a pearl in the mana pool, like so. And once we've got a mana pearl, he's going to want us to make a weak infusion stone, which, apart from beacons, which is too many colours of them, and a lot of other things, there should be. So we've only got 8 of that. We can make that. Okay, well, that's all good. And that's crossed. Okay, so we can analyse this batch of seeds, replace those, get this stuff, and that should give me enough to make the infusion stone. 322. 333. 232. It's very random, but at least reasonably straightforward. You're not quite there yet. So let's get rid of those. These are the ones that I want. And we're going to need lots of this essence, so we're probably going to have like a field or a side, or maybe maybe we'll have compounds within compounds, or compounds with outside compounds. Who knows? There'll be compounds of compoundedness. Okay, you're ready. You're not. Still waiting on those. Yeah, you can have a thing as well. Right, let's go and make this infusion stone. Now, if I remember rightly, now you want me to make weak essence. Okay, and weak essence. Uses 4 more. Right, I'll be back in a moment with that one. Let me just see, is there anything else we can be picking up? We've got you. That's a runic altar. I'm going to look at that one. Mana pearl and that stuff, isn't it? Okay, we can manage that as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've still got enough to make a mana pearl. And then we can make the runic altar. We are then going to need another mana spreader. But that will give us 2 mana pearls back. Perfect. And then this gives us clay for days. So this is a clay thingy-my-job. Task work and items or fluids. Clay and mystical light grey flowers. For a clayconia, yeah, okay. Going to put those in there, keep them safe. Coming on to nightfall, so we'll sleep and I'll be back in a short while. Alright, we've got nature seeds. That was a cross breed from that. Incidentally, we've also now got this. Finished with, because all of the hydrangeas are gone. So we can take all of that out and take all of this out and get rid of this ugly mess. Now, we haven't got a huge amount of mana, so we do have to be conscious of that, but I think yeah, let's get a torch there, and what we've got here is nature seeds. I've also got a whole load of stuff in my inventory that is just begging to be put away, isn't it? Just crying out to be put away. Now, is it just the one nature seed I need? Yeah, it probably is. And that will give me lily pads and brown mushroom spores. So, but they need to be on mycelium. But I don't have mycelium. And I need mushroom. Oh, chicken egg, isn't it? Lily pad. Can be turned into vines. And is used for stuff. Okay. Don't know why I want that, but grow damage. Okay, so effective on the various. So you can't use bone meal on essence crops, but we knew this. So we need magical fertilizer. So we need 2 nature essence, a mutandis, floral fertilizer, and bone meal. Let me make sure that bone meal is not anywhere where I can inadvertently use it. I'm going to put the brown mushroom spores up there because I can't use those as best I can tell. Maybe I have to go out into the world and hunt down brown mushrooms. I don't know. It's somewhat confusing. I don't really need to carry my chisel around with me. And that can go away. Right, nice, tidy mind, tidy inventory. Yeah, since when have my inventory ever been tidy? But we do have nature seeds, so I'm going to try and get another one, because having one really doesn't do me a great deal of any good, while we keep on improving these. And we can also get the essence from that one. Oh, hello, there you go. And I've got 2, which means I can spread them, which is good. So we'll get those planted. They're both 1, 2, 2. Okay, well, hello. We can get those planted and underway. We've got this plot here where we can put both of those down. That's spreading. Don't really need you anymore. And don't really need you anymore. Garden soil. I might as well make this plot garden soil as well then. Let me just have a look. What else can we combine with you? Poppy. Pumpkin to make poppy. I could. Okay. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves then. Next pumpkin goes in here, and we can try and make a poppy seed. Why not? Alright, be back again in a bit. Alright, I think we've got what we need to at least make 1 essence. I'm not sure whether it wanted 1 or 4. If it wants 4, we're stuffed. Oh, it doesn't have durability. Excellent. I think in later versions. Oh, here we go. So we can pick 1 weak essence or skeleton soul seeds. What do I need for a skeleton soul seed? And presumably that drops essence of skeleton, which can be used to make records. Okay. Skulls, arrows and bones. I feel that is not going to do me a great deal of good in the immediate term. And the reason for that is I've only got 1 of them, so it'll only grow at the speed. I'll only get 1 essence per harvest, which won't give me a huge amount of bone meal. Bone meal doesn't help me a great deal anyway. I'm going to go with the weak essence. So you want clay, floral orange powder and weak essence, and you're going to give me some essence of copper. Ender seeds, dye seeds, regular infusion stone. So copper is going to be my first true stuff, isn't it? First true metal. I should say. I knew there's a word. I was going for it. We'll get there eventually. And once I've got copper, I can get into the higher tier Tinker's Tools, which means I can get the felling axe, which means that trees are a lot easier. I may, of course, be trying to... Oh, look at all those spooders. Look at all those angry zombie boys as well. Alright, come on then, mate. Oh, nope. Back off. Back off, you. Making me all hungry. Right, Mr. Spooder, can I have your string, please? Don't kill me. That was a bit of a tight wad. At least he was a bit more generous, plus he dropped a little bit early on as well for me. That was very helpful. I don't know whether it's going to be anywhere close to getting me. I think I may have the wool. It's just the string I'm going to be shy on now. Creeper seems to have despawned, but there is a spooder down there. Come on, Mr. Eight-Legged. Critter. There's a reason why he was not the brightest bulb in the box, was he? Oh, look at all this lovely stuff being dropped for me. Anything else while I'm out here? No. Right, well let's go back and see what we're looking at. And I probably should also look how long I've been recording, although I think a lot of my stuff is going to be between episodes because this crop growing is time consuming, and one of the less than interesting ways of dealing with it is doing this work down here, which means I have to go down underground to mine stone and yada yada, so things. Right, let me just have a look at white back again. I need 4, 8, 16, I need 20 string. And I'm too shy. Hush, hush, I'm too shy, as the song goes. Yes, I was about to start singing then and I managed to stop myself. You can thank me later. Okay, grown and grown. That will allow me to get poppies, I believe. And we can set these improving and that one improving. These are, by the way, these are both 1010 carrot seeds. That's a 1010, so yeah, that's all there. This thing I'd like to improve as well, just because we can while it's here. And let me have a look. What have we got in what the world came from? We've got you're all done. We still need to do this magical fertilizer stuff. Magical fertilizer. So it's 2 nature. Oh, we'll have that in a moment. So, oh, no, don't twitch. I leave my finger on my mouse button. My biggies, my middle finger, my sticky to the man digit, whatever you want to think of it of. The middle digit is on my right hand mouse button, and I suffer with RSI. I have done for years. So I'll find things, and one of the side effects that I suffer with from this RSI is my digits twitch. Which in most cases is not a significant issue, but it can be when I'm looking at something and I don't want to actually right click on it, and I right click on it. So yeah, that's a fun fact about the life of me. I'm going to carry on for a bit, and I shall be back in a moment once I've done this, and I'll check how long I've been recording as well. See you in a moment. Alright, next morning we've been going for about 45 minutes, so we probably... Oh, got Ender Mini. And that's the two I don't think we need to worry about anymore. Let's just get back inside where it's safe-ish. That's I think we have a poppy seed. We just set it going for another one. There was yeah, I basically it needs to be on soil, not stuff. We also have 10 carrot seeds, so I need to get 8 of those, 9 of those, 10 of those actually. Oh, let me think so. And we've now got that, which I think if I take all of those, now let's have a look and let's see if we can't get this white bag out of the way this episode, because it's certainly been enough of a pain. We need a chest. I believe I have a chest, so we should be good to make 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think it's a string in the corners. There's a white bag, so we should have a couple of quests we can claim now, because I'm fairly certain that we got that. You're going to give me a lime bag, apparently. Oh, void bag, okay. And we got a lime bag, tier 1, and a thing. Now, do you go... anywhere, or are you just something we carry? I guess you're just something we carry. Yes, you are, okay. Well, that's fine. But I also think with the poppy, we've got you, which will give me some poppies. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to get excited. That will have some uses. We'll make cactus seeds, so that'll be handy. Be able to make further flower seeds, which are less handy, although handy for things, but we can make red mushroom seeds. Mystical red flower seeds from AgriCraft. So that's a seed that we will need to, in fact I'm going to keep that to one side just so we've got it safe. It'll be safe there. Make your mind up, John, come on. Right, let me do you and you. That's all of those away. Probably need a screenshot for this episode. I could also do with eating something because I've taken a bit of damage with those spooders. And that should be another nature seed, which I think will allow me to very quickly, let me, that was a 133, there's a cat at the door. The 122. So we should be able to harvest these 2 nature seeds and plant the other ones. Wow, that's... one of those down, one of those. In fact, because they are things, and this nature essence will allow me to make lots of other things, not just that. But not mushroom. I need a mushroom to do anyway. Mystical thing. I need to work out how to get a mushroom. Floral, bone meal, and muta hoofa floofa. I don't know. Have I got any muta hoofa floofa? I don't think I have. No, I think I need to make some muta stuff. Okay, that's a job for next episode. Anyway, lots of crops, and lots of crossbreeding, and lots of developing these further. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.